All right, so we are going to be able to get down to business here tonight, everybody. We got our training camp games in the books, and we got this team mostly set up for the season. Mostly. We're going to have to make final cuts and everything. But again, this roster right now is looking hilarious. After just 2 years, numerous X factors of which to speak about. Shadur Sanders is an 84 overall. It's a decent little team. I don't know if it's going to be good enough to be a contender. I would like to think we're going to win more than the 5 games we won last year. We'll see if that happens, though. We'll see. Let me see what thing we got. Anthony Curtis and Matthew Burrell both get a new ability. Of course, you know Burrell was an X factor. Taps, I didn't. That's hilarious. Inside stuff. Defenders with this ability use faster run shed moves for a better punch. Okay, cool. So, I mean, Curtis is looking all right at DT, but he might have to be an edge rusher. And then Matthew Burrell, I still don't think it's going to show me, right? Because that would be admitting that he's an X factor. Okay, no, it is going to show us. He has grab and smash. Also has second wind and persistent. So he's just going to be a physical beast. Speaking of physical beasts, Drifting Fury, 14 months. Thank you so much for that. Welcome back. God damn. So yeah, he's a monster. Matt Burrell, a monster of a 25th overall pick. Can't complain about that. And our backup left tackle, Ross Spiegel, is injured. That's not really a concern to me. Sorry, Robert. Can't say that I'm all that concerned, you know? Let's see if we can get that mastery. For reference, what do we got? Yep. The Colts pretzel does look like Dookie. What did I give this game out of 10? In its current beta form? I mean, I've only done anything gameplay related and franchise related. For those two things, it's true. Like, the grade's an incomplete right now. Because we know this isn't the full game. So talk to me in a week when we have the day 1 patch. But I'm not enjoying it. I just wish I was playing the full game, you know? If that makes sense. Clauser, what's going on? Like, I do wish I was playing the full game. That would be pretty cool. You know? That would be pretty cool right now to be playing the full game. But we're not. Or at least, you know, if you don't want to use the term full game, there's still the element of like, oh, okay, well, it's, you know, missing what's going to be the big day 1 patch and stuff like that. And, yeah, that's where it gets to be a bit of a pain. What do you mean full game? What's incomplete? I mean, again, this is the early release. But, yeah, chat's explaining it. Does Madden be a pro? Yes. Or their version to be a pro? Yes, it does. It does. Anybody need to go half pads or rest? Try to get the full game. I mean, nobody has the full game right now. Cody, it's the full game, but it's an inferior version of the game. Because much like every other game, it's, hey, there's going to be a day 1 patch. The problem is that means, you know, the people that paid the extra money to play the game a week early are essentially not playing the full release game. It's the pre-sale beta test, basically. Basically, that's what it feels like. So, yeah, my recommendation is always, hey, don't bother getting this game right now. Are there some promising elements to this game? Absolutely. Is it worth getting right now? No, because you're not getting the full thing. That's what games have been since online was a thing. Yeah, pretty much. I do feel like it's become a lot more noticeable lately. It's a $10 mutt head start, basically. That I totally agree with. I don't think you can phrase it any other way. It is a $10 head start to Ultimate Team. That's what these early releases are for. Is it a bummer? Yes, it is. But it is also the reality of what we have going on with sports games right now. You know? Just is what it is. Intentionally held back stuff that won't be included. I don't know if you want to call it intentionally held back. It's not like certain features are missing, but certain elements that they know needed to be fixed from the actual beta period, not all of it is in the game right now. I.e., hey, there will be a day one patch. Liam, what's going on? So, yeah. Like I said, it's, I'm probably not using as good of terminology as I could. It is the complete game. We can do everything. But essentially, it's an outdated version of the game. Rookie follow-up. We never had that story in the first place. And then you have some weird nonsense that can happen. Is the best way to explain it. There are bugs and glitches they said would be fixed day one patch. Hours after the game. Now, today is not day one, of course. Oh, good. Kevin finally got back to me from last year. +2 acceleration. Well done, Kevin. Well done. A year later, you finally completed your goal. Kana, I'm happy. I'm happy. I don't know if Crash is, but I'm happy. Mark Carter, going to be out for the next 3 to 5 weeks. That is okay. So, today is day -3. Basically, worked all season for 2 acceleration. Very typical, though, don't you think? Very typical. Am I a Saints fan IRL? I am not. I am a Patriots fan. But Saints and Patriots fans have a little bit in common. As in the last, prior to last year, basically the second our franchise quarterbacks left, our teams went, nah, we're good. We got it. We're good to go. It's not like our franchise quarterbacks were holding together these teams by their freaking strength and might of Zeus. And then, of course, those quarterbacks left, and then... But, thankfully, the Patriots kind of figured out, like, okay, let's lean into and rebuild a little bit. Saints haven't gotten there yet, and I feel bad. And I feel bad that they haven't gotten there yet, because, yeah. It's never fun to see a team just trying to headbutt their way through a concrete wall for no reason. It's never fun. Unless it's the Jets, then it's hilarious. I never feel bad for the Saints. That's fair. Seer Tyler shocks the world. Trust. I hope you're right. I hope you're right. I have to tell myself. Oh, it's all right. I told myself the same thing. We break out the jersey on a nightly basis. I've been there. Don't worry. I've been there. Not like I'm talking as like, yes, the Patriots fan who has suffered so much. Like, obviously not. I'll break that out in a Browns fan. Like the SpongeBob meme where he and Patrick adopt the fucking clamshell or whatever the hell. And, SpongeBob's just unveiling all the diapers by going, Like Browns fans, Jets fans, they just keep pulling fucking jerseys off the rack of quarterbacks of the past couple decades that just have not worked out at all. All right. Quarterback, we're good. Running back, do we have an injury? Or did we already get rid of the other guy? I think we already got rid of the other guy. Lions pre-Stafford. Yeah, like I said, as a Pats fan, I'm definitely not going to be like, yes, my long suffering is finally over because of Drake May. All right. Running back situation's good. Fullback situation, Reggie can't block worth a damn. 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be okay. I mean, again, the fact we have that big 3 is hilarious right now. We do not recommend cutting Marvin Harrison Jr. Yeah, you don't say. You don't say. Oh boy, tight ends. So Ramos ended up at star dev. We have Sinnott. I mean, the easy cut Beckham to the practice squad. I already forgot who the patch drafted. Will motherfucking Campbell. Old baby hands himself. Let's see. So Nate Gaddis, you're going to the practice squad. Christian Beckham, you're going to the practice squad. I mean, Juwan Johnson clears up a shitload of space, but the penalty for buying him out is nuts. But also, we still have $135 million in cap space. So. Actually, it's only a $3 million penalty now. Ben Sinnott, there's no penalty. All right, so Ben, I'm sorry, buddy, but you're out of here. You are gone. It's gotta be. See you later, Ben. Left. Okay, so the O-line, we had to figure this out. So it auto-signed Cesar Baca for us, but I don't know if we're actually going to use him. Let's see. Right tackle was Banks and Peralta. That's fine. Right guard, Ruiz. We do want to try to train up Escobar. Superstar dev. We do want to use him. We might as well keep Baca around. We might as well. So Miguel Escobar, who was an undrafted, UDFA, or, just an undrafted free agent, survived the whole year on the free agent list. Now, there were some players, of course, I had marked down in free agency, but it's like, once we got to that point, I'm like, what's the point? I don't really think we had to worry about anything. All right, so left tackle, Ross Spiegel. I know you're hurt, but you are off to the practice squad. Hate to tell you. Which means the O-line should be good. And it is. Edge rushers, Fadil Diggs, Javian Clowney, Meekins, and Duff don't really matter. Akins, Evans, Simpson's not bad. All right, Duncan Evans, practice squad. Brett Aiken, practice squad. Harry Duff, practice squad. Tyquan Meekins, practice squad. The options at edge. Defensive tackle is still loaded, especially now with Anthony Curtis, who, funny enough, could be sent to the practice squad. What compelled me to stream earlier and longer? Years of people being like, man, your stream schedule really sucks for me. And longer, I mean, especially this week, my wife is out of state. She's in Oregon. Literally the other side of the continent. So I'm home alone with the pets, and I'm like, well, fuck it. I'm just going to sit here and stream more then. So, final, what's going on? All right. Doug Rushing, you are out. Ryan Hall, you are out. And then we have... Well, we actually only have one extra defensive tackle. Am I playing Mafia today? Yes. It will be towards the back half of the stream again, because not as many people are interested in it. But that's okay. We're just talking about potentially going to Oregon. Yeah, it just didn't work out financially. Flight costs be expensive, and she was the one who's like, maybe I should just go. But, well, basically, it's like we were going to go, and then it's like her mom, my mother-in-law was going to go, and it was just easier to be like, all right, you two go. I'll hold down the fort. We're fine. So that explains the earlier than usual start times. There you go. Elsewhere, what's up? What's up? Do we have an edge rusher? Not really. That we can cut, I was going to say. Maybe we go shorter on linebacker then. Simpson and Malecki. Dude, I can't believe how good Trenton Simpson is. You'll meet the kid eventually. Spike, Sloan. Booker still has star dev. Powell, you're off to the practice squad. I enjoyed watching play Mafia last night. It's a freshman to watch you play a story game. I am very thankful for the people that feel that way, because not everybody feels that way, and that's cool. Again, when it comes to story-based games, it's an entirely different ball game, right? Because a franchise mode, even if there's limitations within franchise mode, every franchise mode's unique to what somebody is doing. When it's a story-based game, especially like a narrative-driven game like Mafia, where you don't really have choices, you just play through it, It's either, okay, I don't have interest in this game. I don't have interest in watching this creator play through this game. I want to play through this game myself. I've already played through this game. Like, there's just so many different elements to it. Whereas, like, this, regardless, is going to be a unique experience to this channel. You know? Your RE8 playthrough saves me from mental boredom. Again, I am very, very appreciative for the people that are like, yeah, you need to play more of these games more often. It wouldn't be the wisest decision for me to just be like, all right, cool, let me mostly be done with sports games. Like, it's still got to be like, okay, maybe back half a stream we play more games, stuff like that. I respect the effort and research that must have been put into this. Can you name the quarterbacks taken in the first round of the NFL draft since 1983? Ooh. We might have to try. We might have to try. Or maybe streamer just sucks. There is that element, too. There is definitely that element, too. End of Banjo when. Whenever Frank stops asking. All right. Kool-Aid, Riley, Griffin, Chow Wade's back. 2, 3, 4, 5. So just keep the 5 best, right? So Ryan Watts is gone. Isaac, you are gone. What do we got? Free safety. Holy shit. So Bullock's at superstar, man. That's sweet. Mustafa, Jackson. So Malone. I must have a full practice squad already. Let me go see if there's anybody I can cut from the practice squad. I mean, let's be honest, most of them. Oh, it's going to take so long. Oh, it's going to take so long to cut people off the practice squad. See, again, it is something like this where it takes 5 seconds to load up a freaking player page. It's like, okay, once we finish up with the Saints, if something like that's not fixed, we'll probably go back to CFB. Because if we end up doing the UDFA only challenge after this, I refuse to do it under these circumstances. I refuse. I wouldn't do that to you guys. I wouldn't do that to me, having to sit here and wait 5 seconds per player page. Like, fuck that. No shot. All right. Seti Malone, you're gone. Cam Milner, you're gone. Strong safety. Jordan Howden could go if need be. And then punter. We might as well just keep Burnip around. Yeah, let's get rid of that other punter. Do you think for the 2024 quarterback class we'll have 2 Hall of Fame first-rounders like the 83 draft? And if so, who has the best chance of making it? That is one hell of a question. Hall of Fame level quarterbacks is tough. Not yet, Damon, but it's coming. It's going to happen. So for those who may not recall, 2024 draft last year. Round 1, Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels, Drake May, Michael Penix Jr., J.J. McCarthy, Bo Nix. And Bo Nix was the last one. I was like, wait a minute, I thought that said quarterback, but it was a corner. Do I think 2 of them could be Hall of Fame worthy? That's so tough to say. That's so... I mean, history would dictate no. History would dictate that no, just because the odds are very, very much against you. It's tough, right? Because for certain players, history dictates absolutely fucking not. Yeah, very true. We gotta get rid of 4 dudes. But yeah, to that point, right? Here, fuck it. Let me just, so we can go on this conversation. Caleb Williams, jury's out as to whether or not he's even gonna make it as a half-decent quarterback, primarily because, well, him, but also the Bears. So you never know. You could have a Hall of Fame level talent. They go to the wrong situation. They can be out of the league in 3 years. You just don't know. Jaden Daniels obviously looked phenomenal. Am I willing to say future Hall of Famer after 1 season? Not quite. Am I willing to say it more so for him than Drake May? No, because I'm a horrific homer. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, obviously, Jaden Daniels looks fucking insane so far. Penix, obviously, it's like, it could happen. It'd be pretty surprising. JJ hasn't thrown a pass, and Bo Nix looked pretty good last year, but I mean, I think a more reasonable question would be, do you think one guy could make the Hall of Fame? And, yes, one of them could. You'd be looking at, like, okay, Jaden Daniels, for example, kind of leading the way in that regard right now. But am I willing to bet money that Jaden Daniels is going to be a Hall of Fame level quarterback? And it's tough. Because you look at the way certain Hall of Fames work, and every sports Hall of Fame has their own little, like, intricacies, basically, of what they choose to do, what they choose to focus on. Oh, well, this player has more name value than this player, even though that player's stats are better, and, like, just every Hall of Fame, it has those instances of just like, okay, it just seems like we're picking and choosing what the issue here is. So, yeah, it would be very tough to say that more than one of them. MLB will ban you until you die if you piss them off enough. Yeah, and then they'll unban you once you die and put you in. Shout out to Pete Rose. I asked a point of question because of all the hype. That's fair. No, I mean, Day, that's fair. I think it's a fun question to think about. But, like, I think for me, right? If you look at, like, the you look at, like, the upcoming class of eligible players. First year of eligibility next year, 2026, Drew Brees. He's going to make it. Phillip Rivers. I think that's somebody that's going to be kind of interesting. I'm not arguing whether or not I think he should or shouldn't be there, but how close does he get? Because at times, there are players that go into the Hall of Fame that you think, oh, okay, I can see it, but I'm a bit surprised. And then all of a sudden, the leniency of what qualifies as a Hall of Famer changes a bit. We've seen it recently in the NHL, or at least the Hockey Hall of Fame. It's not directly tied to the NHL, but you get it. We've seen that recently with goalies, where it used to be pretty much, man, if you haven't won a Stanley Cup, you can't even get in the door. We don't want you here. That's changed over the last couple of years. So you're going to have that argument in the future of just like, oh, okay. Like, if someone like Phillip Rivers makes it into the Hall of Fame without having ever won a Super Bowl, then all of a sudden you're just like, okay. Hall of Fame ring, 19 kids. Makes sense. So that's just kind of the way I choose to look at it, is I'm just like, what's going to be the way this plays out? Sorry to Mark Sloan. I just don't have space for you. I mean, Phillip Rivers should be in the most football fans generated Hall of Fame. I mean, really, his wife should be in that Hall of Fame. Let's be honest. But, all right, Jordan Howden, I'm sorry. You got to go, buddy. I mean, for me, I think I probably... Well, see, I would probably say Hall of very good for Phillip Rivers, but, like Swag mentioned, he is top 10 in, like, every stat. Doesn't have a ring, but statistically, he's up there. So that's one of those things where it's just like, okay, a case like Phillip Rivers will make it a little bit easier. Whereas, even if it's only one ring, someone like Drew Brees, Aaron Rodgers, they're going to make it. They have the stats, and the only thing holding them back could be the ring. So, I don't know. Short answer, 2 unlikely. 1 could certainly happen. let's see. Hold on a sec. I have an interesting question. How many NFL draft classes have a Hall of Fame quarterback? It's not going to give me that answer, I don't think. Oh, Pro Football Hall of Fame. So let's see here. I'm intrigued. Let's do the research myself. So, Pro Football Hall of Famers by year. Oh, it's only 1936 to 2007. Damn. Well, even then, what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Between 1936 and 2007, 21 classes, Hall of Fame classes, featured a quarterback. I mean, it's obviously a super limited thing in the first place. And then if you were to go even further and be like, okay, the 1936 class, like, you know, what's your favorite? I mean, that kind of is, but you get the point. You know. All right, can I please finalize this goddamn team? I think it's got to be an extra corner. If we got the extra safeties. Chow. You're out of here. There we go. That works for me. All right. Is Big Ben a Hall of Famer? So that was the other guy I was thinking of aside from Phillip Rivers. Does Ben Roethlisberger make it? And if he... Oh, fuck. Who did it cut off on my team? It viewed us as under positional minimums. Fuck. Hold on. We got a major problem here. Shit. Hey, you guys can have that debate. We got major problems here because this game sucks. It's not even going to tell me who the hell it got rid of. Shit. Okay. Well, I got some research to do. That sucks. Quarterback is fine. Running back is fine. I know the 3 that it auto-signed. The problem is we had a full roster. So my question is, who are the 3 that potentially got cut? I think everything there was fine. That looks fine. I mean, it said it auto-signed players, but I don't see them. And I already checked league transactions and nothing was there. Oh, was the alert more that they were stolen from the practice squad? Okay, Jesus, I misread it. I thought it auto-signed dudes from the practice squad. I must have misread it. You guys keep distracting me with these fucking questions. I thought it was saying it auto-signed them to our team from the practice squad because of positional minimums. But no, we just lost a couple of dudes. Okay, Jesus. Okay, see, can we not ask these questions when I'm trying to finalize a team? Holy God. Scary as shit. All right, well, just in case the game does get pissy at me, let's move Chauncey Booker to the strong side. We'll see what's up. Chauncey, you're moving over. Strong side, Chauncey Booker. And just in case it gets mad about corners, Malik Mustafa, we're going to have to move you over to. Just in case it gets pissy. Which it might. You can still edit positions, yeah. In college football, if you don't edit it in the offseason, it locks it. But Madden, yeah, you can change them whenever you want still. Yeah, so Mustafa's not as good of a corner, but that's okay. Strong side is Sam, weak side is Will. And then Mike is the middle. Think of it as Smoky Mountain Wrestling. All right. Really quickly, was there a better wideout we could bring in? The Booty. John Mechie, Jalen Coker. I mean, there is technically better wideouts. You had some of these guys. Jalen Clark was ours last year. Again, I wish I could just... I'm going to keep saying it. Until they fix it, I'm going to keep saying it. You need to let me see someone's dev trait from this screen without clicking A and having to wait 5 seconds. There is so much space which you utilize at other time periods right there next to the player picture to show the dev trait. For the love of God, I'm begging you. I've been begging for years. And I'm still begging you. Expect the change from Madden 31. There you go. This guy does have a 5 head. So do I. Okay. I think Devin Duvernay brings some pace to the team. Are any of these guys a returner? Do we have any of these guys that are really good return options? Cavante Turpin, Esteban Colon. How good is Turpin? 73. Mr. Turpin. All that blank cap. Yeah, right? God. There's, like, I don't know. There's just so much empty space that they don't use in some of these menus. And it's very annoying. I shouldn't have to click back and forth to different screens to get all the information I'm looking for. You know? Mr. Turpin, welcome back because we need a return, man. That means Ricky White's out of here because he's just a dude anyway. And let's see what this depth chart actually looks like this year. By the way, in terms of team salaries, $134 million in cap space, just under $7 million in total cap pens. But, I mean, Marvin signed next year for that 5th-year option. We got some of the 5th-year options kicking in, including Dallas Turner, who's not worth it. Nor is Fuaga, really. But also, I mean, we had the money, so why not? But we're going to have some dudes with expiring contracts. Heading in the next year, Jordan Addison, Bullock, Brooks, Kool-Aid, Chase Young. So, I mean, we're going to have some deals we got to figure out this year, meaning certain guys might just get traded. But Shador rocking an 87. Looking good there. Of course, we got Garoppolo in as the mentor. And Shador now listed as franchise quarterback. Beautiful. Brooks is good, but man, I think, do we want to get Tyquan in there as the starter? Maybe we'll stay with Brooks. We don't know how good Tyquan is yet. Why is Sanders' picture so big? Big fucking head. Got an ego. Burrell as the third choice isn't bad. It's not too bad. We'll put Quincy in over Turpin. How much is Sanders worth right now? I can't imagine. Tempted to bump up Burrell as well, but honestly, he'll still get playing time. We need Iglesias in over Johnson. Got Fuaga at left tackle, which is good. Apparently, Tanley's listed as a day one starter, but that's not going to happen. Then Peralta's fine. Left edge, it puts Chase Young. Right side, it puts Dallas Turner. Defensive tackle, of course, Curtis. And then we have Hall, Braziz, Cousins in the mix. Mark Carter, who's hurt. So, I mean, there is an argument to moving some of these guys over to edge rusher to try and fit in just a little bit better. Or, of course, we just move out some of the defensive tackle options, which might also be the best option. Trenton Simpson, of course, on the strong side. Middle linebacker Kevin Spikes, who was that safety. We've kept him there. And then Danny Stutzman, who he's okay. I don't think he's ever going to be amazing for us. Corner still shows up as probably our biggest need. We're going to put McKee as the third choice corner to try to train him up a little bit. Free safety is Bullock. Strong safety is Sanker. Trifling, what's going on? Phillip Allen, kicker of the year last year. He's up to an 85. Long snapper still Zach Wood. Return man, very much set up to be Cavante Turpin. So I'm good with that. Kickoffs, let's go with Burnip. He's got more power. Third down back. Ooh, shout out to Double
I'm just
Turk.
trying to walk through this fucking grass.
What does he follow? We did have Ricky White, and we literally just got rid of him. We literally just got rid of him. All right. Power back is Callahan. That makes sense. Slot receiver. Honestly, let's just go off of the highest rating. I don't even care. That's fine. So the rushing options looks like it's going to be Simpson and Young. Probably with Turner and Diggs behind him. That's what that's looking like. Defensive tackle, of course, Curtis, then Hall, Cousins. That works. Nose tackle is still Curtis, who's a beast. When do we trade for Bo Callahan? We don't. Dude, Spikes is an unbelievable sub-linebacker. Holy shit. And then slot corner. Screw it. Let's just go with Kool-Aid. That's fine by me. That is fine by me. Okay, well, in fairness, Ricky's still on our practice squad, so there you go. There's your UNLV representation. I think this team could make the playoffs this year. Maybe I'm fooling myself. But I think we could very much be pushing for a playoff spot with a team like this, especially with two X-Factor wideouts. We don't know what Callahan's going to be at running back. The O-line's definitely taking shape. No elite options, but it's not bad. And then the defense, I don't know how. I think it's just Madden. We always build up really fun defenses. I mean, Curtis, Spikes, both drafted. Simpson, the Ravens just said take him. And we did. I think we can make it. But if it turns out that we actually end up in a little bit of a bad spot in terms of dudes not wanting to stay, we'll see what happens. There is a wide receiver, projected number 1, Oscar Teague out of Ohio State. There's 3 wideouts in the top 10. 3 quarterbacks as well. Interesting. The Surge beat the River. I can't believe it, Crash. I can't believe it. Shout out to the Canadian Basketball Elite League or whatever the fuck. All right. So let's go regional breakdown here. So from a national perspective, wideout, quarterback, defensive tackle. In the West, wideout, quarterback, left tackle. Central is wideout, running back, left edge. At the Northeast, we have wideouts, quarterbacks, right edge. And out of the Southeast, defensive tackle, corners, and right tackles. Goddamn. Gotta be honest. I mean, we might need a wideout if Jordan Addison goes. We definitely don't need a quarterback. So we're in a bit of an interesting position here. So let's get rid of these scouts and see who fits best here. So national scouts. I mean, ideally it would be the wideout. There isn't a wide outfit with defensive tackle, but there is with quarterback. So Keith Hodges, congratulations. You're going to be our national scout this year. Then we have wideout, quarterback, left tackle. I think, again, in the West, we go probably wideout, quarterback. And that'll be Carson Monk. Fair enough. My game generated a player named Mike Tyson. I feel the need to draft him even if he's shit. Well, you know. I won't judge. Do we have a wideout running back combination? Do we have a wideout running back? Oh, I went right past running back. No, I didn't. It just doesn't exist. Okay. Do we have a wideout running back combination? No, we don't. If we look at edge rusher. Okay, there is an edge rusher running back combo. I think we can get away with that one. So, Guadalupe Peña, you are going to the Central for us. And we still need a 3-star if we can get it. Is there an edge rusher with wideouts? No. Is there a wideout with quarterback? Yes, of course there is. Stephen Bowers, you're heading to the Northeast, which means for the Southeast, defensive tackle, corner. Corner is going to be the most important, but nothing else lines up. Defensive tackle, it's not going to line up with anything else. What about offensive tackle? Oh, there's the fucking running back. I was thinking it was under halfback. I don't know why. So Peña could actually be fired because there is a running back wideout combination. So we will go with Artie Green. Hate to say it. Let's go fire Peña. Nope. Okay, hold on. Gotta fire Peña first. Sorry, Guadalupe. And we'll bring in Artie Green. And we have to bring in a 3-star now, no matter what. I think it's ridiculous you can't just bring in a bunch of 1-stars if you want to. DT corner offensive tackle, huh? I mean, the interior doesn't work as well. There is a 3-star corner. It just doesn't line up with anything else. There's DT and offensive tackle. All right. Grady Robertson, welcome back. You'll be heading to the Southeast this year. Works for me. Again, Grady. Southeast for you. Hodges. National. Monk. To the west. Bowers to the Northeast. And Artie Green to the Central. There we go. Scouts set up, at least as best as they really can be. And with that, we get ready for our first game of the season against Tampa. And I think this is the first season we might just go week by week and see what the boys are capable of. Seems like we are at about that time. Unless we get to the point where, again, it looks like, oh boy, we're going to have to get rid of people. Yeah, we got all of our X Factors in there and Escobar. Anybody need to take a seat? We had the week off last week, so nobody should have to sit out except for Anthony Curtis, apparently. Okay. Works for me. Works for me. Maybe this year we get an offensive breakout. One can only hope, huh? Miguel Escobar, the new guard, gets an ability. What's he got? Nasty streak. Blockers with this ability will frequently attempt to win impact blocks and win against linebackers and defensive backs. All right, that's not too bad. Difference between full and half, just how much kind of like energy and wear and tear they use up, basically. We start off the season against the Buccaneers of Tampa Bay. Of course, the team ratings in this game are all very similar. They still have Baker Mayfield at quarterback, so I'm intrigued to see what that looks like this far into it.
Question that 70,000 strong ask before every game at Caesars Superdome. Who that say they gonna beat them Saints? And in a few moments,
same damn intro every time. Of course, again, like just some slightly different camera angles would be cool. It's not as big of a problem in college football because there's so many goddamn teams.
Head coach Todd Bowles. These guys just about set to go in this one. On the opposing
There he
sideline,
is.
that's the Saints head coach.
Roberto
These guys more than motivated for this
Boucher
contest, ready to take the
Jr.
field here at home.
Ready to take the Mud Dogs to the Super. He is ready. We did have play moments, but, we'll do the typical dealio of going to the halftime. They also have different intros for each team in CFP. Yeah, that is true. See if I can get away with normal simming and see if it gets us some interesting results as opposed to the fast sim, which has an interesting history of inconsistency. It's a very low-scoring game. 14-3, but we'll take that. Can we carry the lead into halftime? The answer is yes. It is 14-6. It's not too bad. And again, if the boys can win it on their own, we'll do it. Play it just like CFB, although Tampa do tie the game. All right, Mayfield gets sacked. That sounds about right with how good our defense is. Field goal if we're lucky. Nope, Addison gets the first down. Touchdown if we're lucky. Okay. 9 minutes left. We're looking okay. 21-14. 7.5 to go. Tied at 21. Tampa have the ball and are trying to march downfield. I want to see if our defense can hold on here. If not, we'll jump in with a hopeful tying drive.
Right back to Irving now.
Fumble from Irving.
Lost it. The Saints got to it. And they can't add anything after that recovery.
This team might not need help. Kevin Spikes forces the fumble and recovers. And that should set up the win in week 1. Just pounce onto old Bucky and recovers the ball at the same time. Spikes gets it done. This game should be over. We'll trust the boys. 2 minutes left. They take over at the Tampa 39. This should be... And 1 first down gets us in the range. This should be pretty easy. Sanders over the middle. We'll take that. Shadur's had a good game today. Can't hate on it. Sanders, handoff, first down. There it is. He got lit up. Jonathan Brooks gets the first. This should be the game. If we lose it from here, it's on us. Play action. I don't know why Sanders is looking to throw, but he has a check down. In fairness, they do have their timeouts. We got to kill a little bit of time. But see if the boys can cap it off for a week 1 victory. And off again. Nowhere for Brooks to go that time. That's Tampa's final timeout. Why do they instantly recognize the fumble, but in CFB they just stand around looking? I don't know. First down all but ends the game. If we fall short, they will get a chance. Sanders. That was unnecessary. Well, the rookie kicker, won kicker of the year last year, stepping into his 2nd year and hitting a go-ahead field goal. Oh, players are stupid. That's bad justification, but that's all I got. I'm sure that would be the defense, but at the same time, does it hold up? Not really.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. Decent run back.
There it was, 101 to survive it. We trying to win. We're kind of playing it like last year. If we're in a position where the team can win games and make the playoffs, then yeah, we might as well help. Right now, we're just kind of watching the season opener and seeing if the boys can get it done on their own. If it goes to overtime, I probably will jump in. Mayfield over the middle. That's a big first play. They don't have any timeouts, though. Forget about the revised kickoff. I don't know how I feel about it still, to be honest. It's like, oh, okay, well, we want to stop so many touchbacks. But then I also get the idea of you're minimizing high-speed collisions as well. That's nice. I think it's just a matter of getting used to it for me. Mayfield taking off. Baker Mayfield. What a drive for the Bucs. Pretty sure they've hit the Sanders target line.
And we're down to 26 seconds on the clock after that spike. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
What can Baker do?
From the gun, Mayfield.
Throw, tackled. I mean, definitely in field goal range. They're playing a little bit fast and loose with the time, but that's okay.
There's the spike, so 15 seconds left in our ball game.
It's 4th down. I mean, they're going to go for the tie here. I don't know if our coach is smart enough to ice them. I can't call timeouts from here, so. Hey, okay, the AI is smart enough to try to ice him. Okay, good. Good. Smart move by Roberto Boucher Jr. Very nice.
We see them setting up for a field goal. This to set up overtime. Looking good, and it's through. And inside the
I didn't know it went to slow motion.
These are the moments, Kate, when you realize how valuable a clutch kick is.
That was so fucking weird. At first, it looked like it was just going to go and drop right back down. Well, 11 seconds to go.
Everybody relying on him. He delivers.
Let's see what we can do here. We might as well try to win it. If it's going to go to overtime, we might as well try. And they make it unreturnable for Turpin. That's smart.
One, maybe two final plays here.
Keep pass catching, go aggressive. Blocking, go aggressive. And set up for the old Hail Mary here, just to try to get us into field goal range.
Good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
Yeah, we might as well just have Brooks block. We're looking at Burrell on this one, or Ramos. Right side's got the height. Shadur guns it. Burrell can't come up with it. It's intercepted, but there's a flag. Pass interference on the defense. Cassidy Porter, you done goofed. Oh, I love NFL pass interference. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. I can't believe they actually called pass interference there. Burrell just didn't jump. Was it Cassidy? Like, who the fuck was that? Who the fuck did they even call it on? I didn't even see. I can't even remember who the hell they called it on. I mean, we'll take it. They called it on Porter. Yep, that's just a nothing NFL call right there. A 27-yard chip shot for the win. The Saints are 1 second away from victory. There's no way we just managed to cheese this. What a horrible call. That's crazy. And here comes the power squib. Power squib.
And that is a rough one, Brock. It came down well short of that 20-yard line minimum he needed, so this drive going to begin from the 40-yard line instead.
I forgot about the rule. I forgot about the rule change. That it has to land in that zone. Please tell me I accidentally lose this because I forgot about the rule change. That'd be so fucking funny. We need a little bit more drama. We'll even it out. Oh, Baker's going to get leveled. Baker's going to get leveled. Didn't matter anyway. There it is. The Saints are 1-0. Thanks to some sweet, wonderful ref ball. Oh my God, some sweet, wonderful ref ball. Whew. I love me some ref ball, man. I love me some ref ball.
It's a win for the Saints, as we say.
That's fucking crazy, man. Oh, God. Fans watching this game like, what the fuck just happened, basically. A 27-24 victory thanks to a wonderful pass interference call. Not to mention that call wiped out a Sanders interception as well, so he had a pretty good game. Let's see. Callahan only got 1 carry attempt. I think we're going to make him the #1 over Brooks. I need to make sure Callahan's getting carries. And then Burrell, his first career game, 8 receptions. Brooks and Addison each had touchdowns. Yeah, I think we're going to have to make that change at running back. Aside from that, though, hey, we'll take that for a first week result.